guys, and welcome back to Couch Critics. I'm Lamia.
And I'm Ruby, and today we're reviewing Avatar Fire and Ash.
I think so.
Yeah.
And this is our first time reviewing Avatar.
Yes.
Yeah.
I watched the first one in 2008. I was like 8 years old. It's been a really
Okay.
long time. I never watched the second one. Did you watch the second
I've
one?
never watched the first one. I watched the second one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting. Nice. Yeah, it's I remember it being like one of the first big 3D movies that came out, and it was such a big deal. Like everybody was
Mm,
crazy about it. So I have a really good memory of it.
mm.
But yeah, I think it was a good movie, and I was surprised by how much I remember from it, like
Okay.
from like the first one. So I felt it was very interesting.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Um, I've I've obviously heard about this movie a long time ago, but I've always kind of avoided watching it because I just don't like supernatural stuff in general. But the reason why I watched the second one is because I was a background actor on Scream 7, and Jack Champion, who plays the human guy
Yeah.
in Avatar, was in
Yeah.
it. And
Oh.
so like people were talking about it during the set, and I was curious to see his next movie now
Yeah.
that I saw him in real life. And so yeah, that was the reason why I watched the second one, and then I absolutely loved it. I think I've seen it twice or three times
Okay.
with different family members. I've seen it when I went on vacation in Morocco,
Yeah.
and yeah, I was really excited to watch this third one. I've heard a lot of bad reviews about it
Ah,
before
yeah.
watching it. Yeah, a lot of people said it's too long, it's kind of repetitive, and it kind of resembles the second one, but
Okay.
I feel like it's definitely like a very original and outstanding universe, and you don't see movies like that
No.
anywhere else, and it's always fun to just be immersed in that universe, and I absolutely enjoyed every minute of it. I did not think it was long.
Yeah, well, luckily I didn't watch the second one, so I can't compare it to it. But it is long, but I think it makes it even all the more interesting that it's
Yeah.
that long because such movies are so hard to film and to
Hmm.
edit and to just create in general. So for them to be able to do that for 3 hours for a 3 hour movie, I think it's just very impressive. And I don't know, all throughout the movie, I kept watching and I'm like, we're just into somebody's idea. Like somebody had an idea
Yeah.
and they created a universe out of it and they ended up being able to translate it to like a bunch of people that had like that never thought of this before.
Yeah.
And I just think it's so beautiful and so just beautifully delivered as well. And I think this is what movies are about. Like it's just about being able to go and be creative and create new universes, even though it's just like new creatures that you've never seen in real world that are just
Totally.
out there. It's just amazing. Yeah, I
Yeah.
loved it.
And the acting was great considering the nothing is real, and
Yeah,
I don't know if you've seen any of like the background
I did.
um scenes, and like
Yeah,
they're just like imagining everything. There is
yeah,
no set. They
yeah,
look weird.
yeah. They have dots on their faces
Yeah.
and all.
And so it goes to show how great and
Yeah.
professional they are.
Yeah, and it just comes to show how like difficult acting is because everybody thinks like acting is just memorizing the script and like saying it and lying and like pretending to be someone
Yeah.
else. But no, it's just there's so much more that goes behind it in
Mhm.
terms of homework and creativity. And it just reminds me of one of the exercises we used to do in acting classes. It's called the ball of fire. You have like an
Yeah.
imaginary ball of fire that you need to throw to people and like it's just interactive. And it just like this is where we get to see how good actors are. This is where good actors stand out. And Kate Winslet was in the movie.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I was watching the behind the scenes and I'm like, oh, that's Kate Winslet. I
Yeah.
and it's just amazing.
I did not recognize her either, and I
Yeah.
found out after watching the
Yeah.
movie that she was in this movie and the previous one too. And yeah, a lot of famous actors are in it. Zoe,
Saldana.
yeah, was in it
I
too.
loved her performance in this movie. I just I can't really judge on that, but I think she's from her interviews and all, she seems like a really good person
Hmm.
and it's just I don't know, just the way she carries herself and all and I really liked her in that movie. Yeah.
What did you think of the plot?
I loved the plot. I thought it was beautiful. It's kind of a cliche plot where there's bad guys and good guys, and it's just like OG movies, and there's battles and all, and then
Mm,
you have to go and like recruit other people. It
yeah.
reminded me of the last Twilight movie, where like the Cullen family were
Oh
recruiting
my
like
God.
vampires from all around to fight the bad guys, and I found it very funny. But I loved it. I feel like it's just like it's a classic movie. It's a
Mm.
movie where there's just a battle and all of that. The one thing that just cracked me up and I couldn't stop laughing is when I realized that the girl, like their daughter, didn't have a father. And I'm like,
Oh.
are they trying to like recreate Jesus or something? Like it was just so funny. But overall, I think it was nice. It
Mm.
was a classic American movie. Like it's just I love the new way movies are with like how we're following the character's development instead of having a bad guy and a good guy. But sometimes it's nice to also have this classical aspect of it.
Mm.
What about you? What did you think about it?
I don't think this movie is about the plot. I think it's definitely about the visuals. I did think that the plot resembled the second one
Yeah.
just because, there were a lot of like war and fighting scenes in the second one, and we had a lot of them also in this one. And also I like when you watch the movie, you're kind of you're encouraging the good guys and you want the bad guys to not win. But like if you think about it, how bad is it for humans to like want to find another planet and to go live there? I mean, the whole thing that humans were doing in Avatar wasn't that bad, I think. Like they found out that there's like another planet where humans could live, and they just were trying to improve everyone's quality of life.
Were they gonna improve it because they only introduced weapons and all? And I feel like this is a classical like colonization plot. Like it's doesn't take a different
but,
planet to
but like
see
they
it, but
created the avatars.
did
The
they?
avatars were human at first, so why do they get to like live there and
I don't know.
not share, that whole thing with other people?
Because if you
That's
look
a
at what
whole other
human
debate.
beings are doing to Earth right now, like they just took like a beautiful planet and I'm now going on a whole different tangent, but like they take a planet and they ruin it with like pollution and consumerism and all
Yeah.
of it. And if they have this other planet, like for them, it's maybe an escape because Earth is not as like it's endangered, but are they gonna take care of this other planet the way the
But like,
locals are?
if this planet is already damaged and like you could see with everything that's going on, like with the
Yeah.
weather and everything, like what if we can find another planet that's better? I don't see how bad that is. I mean, of course, like they shouldn't kill the Avatar. They shouldn't like make them go away. But like, considering that the Avatars were humans at first, why aren't they helping their other fellow humans get a better life?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I never really realized that the avatars were human at first. I completely missed that point. But like I don't know, they created them. Now they want to kill them? Like they're whole
Yeah.
individuals now. Like they should let them be because I don't know. But yeah, it's a worthy dilemma. It's a
Mm.
beautiful question to ask.
Let us know what you think.
Yeah.
Were the humans in the right, or were the avatars right
Yeah.
about protecting their universe?
The avatars remind me a lot, and I'm saying this, I haven't like watched a lot of documentaries about it and all. They remind me a lot of like their planet reminds me of the Amazon, like the
Hmm.
the forest in Brazil, I think. It's just like a very endangered forest, and it's just the wildlife in there is the ecosystem is completely like unique and all,
Yeah.
and because of deforestation and all, it's endangered, and it feels like very similar to
Hmm.
the avatars and all. So yeah, I don't know. Now that you asked the question, I'm just
No, you're totally right. It kind of resembles it.
yeah. So yeah,
I think that's it for Avatar.
let us guys know what you think in the
And
comments below
please go watch it. Don't forget to subscribe.
and
And
like the video.
and we'll see you guys next week.
Bye.
Bye.